a long time ago, I was at the fair with some of my cousins, and while we were at the fair, we decided that we wanted to get something to eat. So while we were waiting in line to get something to eat, I heard a familiar voice, and it sounded like my mom. And I started looking immediately, and I was like, "My mom was here." Now, she didn't come with us. Me and my cousins rode alone. So when I heard her voice, I knew, I just knew it was her. I was like, I know this is my mama. I know this is her voice. I don't see her, and I was looking around, and then I saw a woman, and she looked almost exactly like my mom. It's like down to the way she dressed and everything. And even my cousins, they was like, that looks like her. But I looked and I was like, no, that's not my mama. So eventually I looked around again because I said, I know I heard my mama here. I know I heard my mama. And then we finally found her. And I said, I knew I heard you. And it was a lady over there that looked just like you, mama. But I knew it wasn't you because I know what you look like. And it's like she looked similar, but she's not you. And I was like, I knew you were here because I heard your voice. And God brought that back to me today and just made me realize the power of discernment because the devil, he will take and twist scripture and it sounds kind of like God, and he can even send someone your way that may look like it's from God, but you should know deep down in your spirit that it's not. And that is the importance of discernment. That's why you actually need to spend time with God because I know my mom. I talk to her every single day, and I'm not kidding. Even when I lived in Atlanta, I called my mama every day. And if I didn't call her, she called me and asked, "Hey, what's going on? Like you didn't call me today." Same thing with God. We need to speak to him every single day. You need to stay in his word. You need to know him for yourself. Because when you know the word, you know how God speaks. You know how he does things. And yes, he can go outside the box, but you would know it's him because you know God's nature. You know how he speaks. So you would know him. You can't ride off of somebody else's relationship. You have to have your own relationship so you can know him for yourself. So you can discern what is from him and what is from the enemy. Because I'm telling you, that lady looked almost exactly like my mom, but I just knew it wasn't her. It's like if when I actually started focusing on her and actually looking at her, I said, yeah, that's not my mama. But if I would have just took a quick glance and turned back around, I probably would have thought that was my mom. But when I looked at her and I started examining her, I said, no, that's not my mom. And that's the same thing we have to do because the devil, some people out here thinking that the devil is dumb and everything. He is very crafty. He knows you too because he observes you, he studies you, so he knows what you want. He because he literally examines you. So if you're asking God for someone, the devil will probably send you a counterfeit, or the devil will send you a job opportunity. And God told you were going to get a job, and He sends you a job opportunity, but you know in your spirit this is not from God. But it looked like it could be from God. It got good pay and everything, but God didn't send it. Discernment needs to kick in because later down that line, that job can close or lay you off, and this job that God had for you, you're going to get promoted there. It's so many different scenarios. You need to understand what is from God, who is from God, and who is sent from the enemy. Really, really strengthen your discernment, strengthen your relationship with God, so you will be able to examine and discern for yourself what is from God. Thank y'all for watching. I pray this video really blessed you, and I will see you in the next one.